And meanwhile, tomorrow night, we're already looking to this. President Biden will be speaking from the Oval Office about what is coming next now that he is ending his bid for a second term. And right now, we know he's en route from his home in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, to Dover Air Force Base, and he'll be boarding Air Force One to head back to Washington. The president has spent the past 5 days isolating and recovering from COVID. NewsNation correspondent Kelly Meyer live for us at the White House. And Kelly, I understand you have new information from the president's doctor. What are we hearing?
Yeah, and it's incredible that he wasn't here last week as he was isolating with COVID, and now he returns, now not seeking another term as president. So a lot has changed within just a week's time. But we did get a letter from the president's doctor saying that he is testing negative for COVID, that his symptoms are resolved. And throughout this, they say he's been able to perform all of his presidential duties. We know he had briefings yesterday. We heard him call in to Kamala Harris' first full day on the campaign trail via speakerphone. But today will be the first time we see him, really any moment now, for the first time in almost 1 week. He will be boarding at Dover Air Force Base on Air Force One to come back here to the White House, again, for the first time since making that announcement that he would not be seeking re-election, and he was passing the torch to Kamala Harris. And throughout this, he's been isolating with COVID at his residence in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. We're hearing from reporters traveling with the president that as his motorcade left Rehoboth Beach, there were hundreds of beachgoers and others waving as they drove through the residential neighborhoods of Rehoboth. They said they saw one handwritten sign directed at POTUS that said, "Thank you." That comes as we're seeing, as you mentioned, Schumer and Jeffries, the leaders in Congress, thanking President Biden and saying what an incredible job he did as president. But we will be watching to see what he has to say in that speech tomorrow night. As he says, he will deliver remarks, address the nation in prime time from the Oval Office as to what lies ahead as he wants to complete his term here in the White House. And officials here say he will be doing so. We also heard from the White House press secretary today as she was on another network sharing her thoughts of what has went down and transpired in the last few days. Take a listen.
What we saw from this president the last couple of days was a human decency, a good man, someone who decided not to put himself first, like we've seen before, but to put the American people first and this country first.
Yeah. So President Biden will deliver this address from here at the White House tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Earlier that day, Israel's prime minister will be addressing Congress, but President Biden is expected to meet with Israel's prime minister on Thursday, we've learned. He also will be heading to Austin, Texas, we're learning, next week. It's a trip that was rescheduled after the assassination attempt on former President Trump. He'll be speaking at the LBJ Library and Museum. He is another president that withdrew from the race. Natasha.
All right, Kelly Meyer with all that at the White House. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.